On her deathbed, Mom told me to stay away from yellow school buses. Mom's last words haunt me. It was snowing outside. I sat on the end of Mom's bed and held her hand, my gaze flicking from her deathly pale face to the light dusting of snow on the window. "Can you promise me something?" She squeezed my hand and I nodded. The snow grew heavier. "Whatever you do," Mom spoke through gritted teeth, emphasizing every word, "never trust a yellow school bus." Her eyes filled with tears, lips curling, like she was trying to speak, but she was so weak. "Do you understand me, Kyan?" "Mom!" I tried to pull away, but she was reaching for me, cradling my face with her other hand. I remember her eyes scared me enough to send me tumbling off the bed. When I jumped, Mom's eyes were closed. The snow had stopped. I wondered what she meant, and did my best to follow her instructions, hiding away from them. In second grade, we got a new teacher. Mrs. Caraval was fun, unlike the other teachers. She even taught us how to see things that weren't there with the power of magic. I had to try really hard to see it, because when I did, I got nosebleeds. But I managed it. When she announced we were going on a field trip, I was so excited, even stepping onto the yellow school bus. We journeyed into the stomach of a lion. Mrs. Caraval gave us each a special germ shooter to kill all of the bad bacteria in the lion's stomach. I wrapped my fingers around my own germ shooter and shot the germ in the face. I was giggling with the rest of my class when I heard it. "Kids, don't shoot!" Blinking rapidly, the evil germs blurred out of view, replaced with people on their knees, their hands tied behind their backs. Among them was my father, morphing in and out, from a wobbly bacteria to his horror-stricken face. "Kyan!" Dad gestured with his eyes for me to run. Bam! Austin, my classmate, shot a germ straight through the head. His mom. My hands trembled, Mrs. Caraval standing behind me. "The MSB Foundation requires you to eliminate your parents," she said coolly. "Your mother gave you to us." "No." Dropping my gun, I ran. 12 years had passed before I realized there was no escaping the MSB Foundation. My best friend complained of something crawling up his nose. 15 seconds later, I was wiping bright red from my eyes, a full-size school bus erupting from his body. A now 20-year-old Austin jumped off the bus, waving a piece of paper in my face. My grown-up classmates with their heads pressed against the windows. "I, Sophie Edmonton, give permission for my firstborn to become a member of the MSB Foundation." Austin held out his hand with a grin. His eyes were one of a child, despite being college-aged. "Want to go on a field trip?"